Hello students, welcome back to our online classes. So let us continue with the topic force. What have we learned in our previous class? Shall we go with the revision? I'll ask you a few questions. Let me know whether you know it or not. Shall we start it? So yes. Now tell me, what does the digging and borewell occupy? Whether pull force or whether push force? It will occupy both pull and push. Sipping juice with a straw. When we sip a juice with a straw, do we push or pull? Definitely we pull, right? Then erasing a blackboard. When you erase a blackboard, how do you erase? You just move once, that is you push once and you once pull. That means you apply both the push and pull. Right? When we keep a magnet, does the magnet attract or push the object away from it? So it pulls the object towards itself. So that means it is applying the pull force. Then fruit, when it falls from the tree, does it apply a pull force or push force? It applies a pull force. That is, the ground pulls the fruit towards itself with an gravitational force. Right? So it is what it is doing. It is pulling the fruit towards itself. That means pull force. And hoisting a flag. When you hoist a flag, what does you do? You push the flag or you just pull the rope towards yourself. That means you pull the rope. So it is nothing but a pull force. Similarly, when you throw a ball, what do? When you throw a ball, that means you are giving which force? You are giving which force? You are giving so it gives a push force. When you kick a ball, then it also gives you a push force. So let's come back to the topic force and types of force. So we have two types of forces, contact forces and field forces. I hope you remember the previous class what I have explained. What is contact force? It's nothing but when you are contacting with the object, it creates a force, and that is called as contact force. So today we'll go with the types of contact forces. So first type of contact force is, so we have muscular force, and B, we have force of friction, C, we have normal force, and D, last one is tension. Right? So first we will go with the muscular force. Okay? So what is muscular force? Muscular force is nothing but, muscular force is the force which a body is applying. Whatever force your body is applying is called as to lift it up. Okay, suppose you are, for example, I've explained to you in my previous class about the brush. Okay, what did I say in that? What did I explain? I said that when you are applying a paste, right, you are applying some force on the toothpaste. This is your toothpaste tube. You are applying some force. This is coming and falling on the brush, and then you are using it. So before that means your body is applying some force on it. For example, you have a bullock cart also, right? Cart. When a body is pushing it, then only the cart is moving forward, or else it will be at a rest position, right? Without this push, if you are pushing it, then it will move into motion. Yes, so that is nothing but a muscular force. Next, coming to the force of action. Okay, force of action. Friction. What is friction actually? Friction, what is friction? First we have to know what is friction. Friction is nothing but it is the resistance of a body over the surface of another body. Okay, it is this resistance. suppose you are having suppose the gravitational force from earth is pulling towards itself, pulling this object towards itself. What this friction is doing, this friction is giving some kind of force and it is allowing to stay with it. It is not allowing to fall down. Suppose you are keeping a book on a bench. Okay, you are keeping a book on a bench, right? So you can see that this book is not falling down. This book is not falling down. Why it is not falling down? Why it is not falling on the ground? Because whatever force this ground is applying on this book, this is the force of gravity. It is applying to the book to fall down, okay, to attract towards itself, to fall on the ground. But this book, this table is giving some kind of force to this book. That is nothing but force of normal, okay, normal force. So this book is giving some normal force. Okay, this book is giving some normal, table is giving some force that is called as normal force. So with this, it is not falling down. So this is nothing but your normal force. Okay, so for friction force, I will explain you one activity. We will do one small activity. Okay, what is that? Let us continue. So students, as I said, friction is a resistance of a body or movement of a body over the surface of another body. That means the movement of one object to the force towards the another object. Okay, so what it is nothing but, for that I'll explain you. I have one eraser, a sharpener, a coin and a ball. Okay, and a ball. Now I have placed it on one surface. Okay, I have placed it on one plane surface. What I will do, I will slowly incline the plane. That means I will slowly raise one end of the plane. So we will see the movement of the object, how the objects will move, how fast they can see. You can see that ball is having very less friction. Then you can see coin, next is coin, then we have sharpener. Okay, so that means eraser is having a strong friction towards the surface. Okay, so that is the I hope you have understood what is friction, what is normal now. What is the difference between normal and friction? Normal is a force is applied by another body to stop falling towards the ground. Okay, like how table is giving one type of force to the book and it is not allowing the book to fall on the ground. And here force of friction is nothing but these objects, they are having different frictions. Okay, they are having different frictions. See, this coin, ball is having more friction, less friction, so it can move easily. Coin is having less friction than compared to ball. Sharpener is having more less friction when compared to the coin. And comparing to all the objects, eraser is having a lot of friction force. Okay, so that is our capacity to stick to the, like any object capacity sticking to the surface of the another body. Okay, now next topic is tension. So next topic is tension. That is next type, last type. We have learned about muscular force. We have learned about normal force. We have learned about friction force. Now last type is tension. What it is when something is applying some force on the some tension, creating some tension on the object. Okay, what we are doing, we will take one stone. Okay, so simply if you are keeping a stone like this, it will fall down. The earth gravitational force will pull it towards itself, and what it will do, the stone will fall down. So what we will do, we will tie this to a spring. Okay, we will tie this to a spring. Now what will happen, it will not allow the stone to fall down. Okay, it will not allow the stone to fall down. Why it is happening? Because of this some force given by the spring to the stone. Okay, it is not allowing the stone to fall down on the earth. So this is for a stone tied to a string, gravity pulls the stone all the time, but it does not fall because it is supported by a string. Okay, so there exists some force which supports the stone against the gravity by pulling it upwards. It is called as tension, which always pulls the body along the string. Tension is a contact force which, when you try to stretch a rope or a string, the tightness of the rope or the string is called as the tension. Okay, when you suppose you are pulling or stretching one kind of rope, some force will be, this is a rope, right? This is a rope like this. What you are doing, you are stretching. What will happen? Stretching means again it will become like this, right? So there is some kind of tension. This is the tension created in the rope. Okay, like in the above example, we have added some. We can do this experiment with the balance spring also. We can keep, in place of stone, we can add to this balance, weight balance will have, na, to that we can add one weights, 50 grams, 20 grams, like that, and we can do the activity in the same manner. Students, with this we have learned in today's video about the contact forces and types of contact forces, and in next video we will continue with the types of field forces. Okay, till then, take care. Bye. Do like and subscribe.